beautiful. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Taylor, and this is Celeste Corner. If you've been here before, well, welcome, sis. I'm loving to see you back. And if this is your first time here, then I want you to scooch in close and really listen and get in tune, because here on this channel, we allow the love of God to manifest and stir some things up on the inside of ourselves to put our best foot forward, our best selves. So if that is something you want to tap into, that is something you want to do for yourself, then definitely hit that subscribe button below to join the fam. Okay, guys, I'm not going to hold y'all. We're going to get right deep into it today. It is another lovely sensual connection, and that means we are going to dive deeper into the word, deeper into ourselves, and see how we really truly can apply it to our everyday lives. Okay, centrally connecting ourselves with the word and what God is truly saying that we need to do in order to move on His behalf and stop moving on our own behalves, right? So today we are talking about breaking free from our flesh, breaking free from our own desires, breaking free from everything that's been holding us back and distracting us, because there are so many different things out there in this world that is going to hold us back, that is going to distract us, and we are going to obliterate every single one of them, okay? Because it is not the year to be allowing ourselves to be held back anymore, but we're truly going to manifest, let things get stirred up, make the change, do the shift, and let the transformation truly happen. Breaking free from our flesh starts with the many distractions. And there are so many distractions out there in this world today. This world is literally filled and in tune with the fact that a distraction is actually a good thing, when in reality it is not. A distraction is literally what it is. It is turning you away from what you truly should be paying attention to, what you truly should be centering yourself on. And that is the love of our God and our Father, right? He is saying every little thing that you do in opposite of what He is asking you to do, every little thing that we do in opposite of what He's telling us we should do, or telling us how to move, or telling us how to fix ourselves. If we do any of that in opposition, then it truly is a distraction, no matter how small it may be, because our own children can be set up as distractions for us simply because we allow them to be a distraction. We allow us reading other books to be a distraction. We allow ourselves going out to hang out to be a distraction. We allow our money to be a distraction. We allow the way we make our money to be a distraction. We allow our phones to simply be a distraction. And that is one of the many distractions that I had inside of my life, because I was waking up every morning doom scrolling. And I mean, I'd be up sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd be up sometimes 5 o'clock in the morning. And in reality, I was supposed to say to myself, sis, first of all, these times are weird. Something's going on. You should go back to sleep. Or sis, these times are weird. Something's going on. Maybe we should pray. Maybe we should talk to God and ask Him what He really is trying to allow us to understand in this moment, what He is trying to get us to realize in this moment, what He is trying to tell me so that I can move forth and move forward and not be stuck here any longer, not be stuck in this cycle, because this cycle of waking up so early, this is dead. Okay, it's dead. 5 o'clock in the morning is one thing, but 3 o'clock in the morning, that's literally all morning long that you have been awake, and you still have the rest of your day to do. You still have to get things done today. You can't be in this bed. You can't not do anything at all. Like, you have a task tracker that you are going to follow throughout the day. You have a plan already set. God already told you what you need to do during this day. Why are we doom scrolling? And God had to let me know that me doom scrolling this early is me allowing it to be a distraction, hindering me from being able to do the things, that I have already been assigned to do. That was me assigning myself something to do in the moment. I was assigning myself my phone to look through on the Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, because that's what I wanted to do in the moment. That is what my flesh wanted to do in the moment. I succumbed to my flesh every single morning when I woke up, simply because that's what my flesh wanted to do. It just wanted to gravitate to the phone. It's a habitual thing that I was doing every single time that I woke up, and I didn't even realize it until it was 3 a.m. and God's like, do you see what you're doing? And after we realize what our distractions are, we have to tell ourselves, that we need to make the change. We have to truly in that moment decide that the change is necessary, because change is always necessary. We all are evolving. We all are changing. Things are changing every single day. So that means we have to as well. We can't continue to stay the same. We can't continue to be the exact same person that we were last year or the year before, because we won't even fit in the circumstances or the situations that we are going to be able to go through in the year that is ahead of us right now, in the day that is ahead of us right now. We have been prepared throughout this entire time of our lives for the day and the moment that we are in at this time, right? If we didn't have everything that we went through, then we wouldn't understand this moment. If we didn't carry ourselves the way that we have begun to carry ourselves, then we wouldn't be able to nurture ourselves in this moment, right? So we have to remember that every step we take starts with a decision. Every action I take starts with a decision. I have to first decide that I'm going to do it, or first decide that I'm not going to do it. And then doom scrolling, I had to tell myself, you have to make the decision not to do it any longer. So what am I going to change it with? I'm changing it with prayer. Prayer. Because I simply need to just lay there, be still, and talk to my God. Lay there, be still, and acknowledge his presence. Lay there, be still, and truly listen to what he's trying to tell me. Because in those moments, clearly he wants to speak with me. Clearly he has something he wants to say. Clearly I might even have some things on my mind. Clearly I might even have some things that are truly dug deep and wedged into my heart that I need to truly clear out, because our hearts shouldn't be hardened anymore. They truly should be softening and truly healing and truly being mended by the love of our God. We are holding on to his victorious right hand. He is holding on to us with his victorious right hand. We aren't holding on to him with ours, because we aren't always victorious. We are not righteous. Only he is. And his victorious right hand, whether we are wavering, swaying, letting go, and blowing in the wind, he will continue to have his grip. His grip is always on us, because he has called upon us. He is telling us and letting us know that we have so many different distractions in this world, and we are allowing them to truly distract us, to truly hinder us, to truly block us. But if we truly let go of the things of this world and hold tighter to him, then we would truly have the clarity and that understanding that we really need in order to move forward, to truly make the right and correct decision the first time, and not continue to stumble up and make those same exact mistakes that you know you keep making and that you know you want to be relieved from, but you can't, because you keep trying to do it in your own strength. You keep trying to do it all on your own, when God didn't create us to be all on our own. God didn't create us to be lonely. God created us to truly be loved by the people around us. God created us to truly be loved and connected with him. So that means he is always there. His presence is always there. We have to truly seek after him in order to feel and understand what he is trying to relate to us. But in deciding, you have to actually put the action towards it, right? I can decide I'm going to do something and then just up and not do it. But you have to truly put forth that action in your decision, because it's so easy for us to decide, oh, well, I'm not going to do something, and then do the action of not doing it at all. It's so easy for us to tell someone else that they should do something, and then we didn't look at ourselves and like, well, I told myself I was going to do the exact same thing, but yet I have yet to do it. It's so easy for us to look from the outside into someone else's situation, but then turn around and forget that we have our own situations that we are dealing with as well. We are trying to hold on to God. We are trying to hold on to this world. We are trying to hold on to our friends and loved ones, but yet we turn around and forget and neglect ourselves. We turn around and forget that we have our own issues as well. We turn around and forget that we have our own situations, our own circumstances that we are trying to leap over, but we are trying to hold on to everything in our past that we believed has helped us before, when in reality it has not. It may have worked in a season before, but we are truly in a different season if he's allowed you to wake up in a brand new day. This could be a brand new chapter beginning in your life right now in this moment, but we truly don't know and understand that unless we are connected with our God and Father. And when we are connected with our God and Father and we truly take forth and take them steps and do the action movements that we need to make in order to actually bring good fruit into this season and into that situation and to that decision that we are making on today, then everything will be okay. To continue to decide and to continue to act on the good decision, on the spiritual, righteous, victorious decision instead of the fleshly, worldly decision. We were born and brought up as sinners because we didn't know who God was. We didn't know what was good in his sight. We relied on other people to tell us that, to teach us that, to nurture that within us, which is why praying mothers and grandmothers and fathers and grandfathers is really, truly a thing for us, because we need them in order to manifest that great love inside of us so that God can truly do what he needs to do on the inside of us, whether we are ready for it or not. Because Adam and Eve then already professed it for us that we are going to all be born as sinners, unknown to who God even is. But when we have those people to help us and to lift us up and to the places that we must go, we must truly take heed to what they are saying and actually decide to take forth in those action steps. But when God is saying you are born as a sinner and you are growing as a true believer, he's saying you have the people around you and you also have him. So once you get to a point where you are on your own and those same people that were helping you so viciously before aren't there for you anymore, you still have God. And we forget the fact that we have God. God wasn't just through our mother. God wasn't just through our grandmother, father, or grandfather. He truly was with us in those moments as well. Yes, he used them and spoke through them to you or to us in general, but God was always there speaking to us. It was always him speaking through them to us, which means he can speak to you in whichever manner he pleases to. So don't believe that you are alone, because you are never alone. Don't believe that you have to do this alone, because you are never alone. Don't believe that this is so hard that you have to use your own strength, because we never are using our own strength. We are always using the strength of God's, as long as we are allowing ourselves to do so. And the only way we are going to be able to do that is by keeping ourselves connected with him. So truly stay connected, truly make the decision, truly change and put forth that action that is needed in order for you to be great, in order for me to be great, in order for this world to be great, is to be connected in a loving Father like ours. But that's it. That's all. That is literally all I have for you guys today. I just want you to stay connected, keep your heads up, give yourself enough slack, stay in that prayer closet and connect with the Father. I love y'all. Peace.